What's up, everyone? CSX 8817 Productions here. I'm at the 2022 Septa Rail Rodeo. Here we got a lot of engines and equipment here. Yeah. So let's take a tour of 61, which is the diesel. So here's 61, which is the Septa blue paint scheme. I know it's a little bit hard to hear me, but so R1A, mostly used for the gel wash trains, power moves, you know, all that kind of stuff. And there's the engine there, the motor, and yeah, I'm gonna take a tour inside of it. So here's your tour of the inside. I know it's kind of cramped here because of this, but there's your radio, your gauges. I don't know what that is. I think that's the bell. The cup holder. There's your cab signal there. See, it's a restriction signal. There's a red over yellow, which is the approach limited or limit approach. This is where this is your throttle here. This tells you the direction your train will go, like if you're going forward, reverse, neutral. Headlights, rear headlights, brake warning buttons and stuff like that. Alert reset, Sanders, your bell, your brake, independent. This is your horn, which I'm going to do it once. So that's your horn. And there's all your stuff here. Another cab signal. And yeah, so on this side you don't got nothing much. There's your emergency brake. This is our conductor side. All the whatnots, wipers and stuff. There are headlights or cab lights. 61. Yeah. There's a silver line of 4. Yep, we're getting busy. So this is ACS 64 912. You can see the thing going off. These are your cab lights, desk console light, pantograph controls, loader reset, throttle. This is your brake, independent, snow brake, windshield, your bell, and there's your horn, which you can't really do it. So yeah, that's that. Conductor side, the same thing. Emergency brake valve, horn. Got some cup holders. And I'm going to show you what's on the other side. So here's the other side, same thing, same controls. This is your cab signals and stuff, whatnot. In here the engine room for your pantograph voltage, the engine's voltage, you know, stuff like that. How to start up the engine and all. So it's pretty cool. And on to the cab car. So here's the cab car right here. These are the door controls of the rear of the cab car. Here's your signs. You got the Thorndale Express, West Trenton, there's Lansdale, you know, all those lines that the push poles, you'll see push poles on. And this is what it looks like in the inside. It's a straight down 2 car, because this is a car 2507, but the cab car itself is the other end. So we're just gonna go walk through. A lot of chatter this morning. We had signal problems earlier on Septa here, but yeah. So here's the cab car 2410, which is probably the last car of the fleet of the cab cars. Let's see what we got here. So your radio's up there on the top. Your signals, cab signals, no power brake, parking brake, which is on. Cab over temperature, ceiling fan, and all your bells and whistles, whatnot. This is for your brake or your throttle here. And then the cab signals, which is turned off. Your window. Right here is the horn, which is a first gen K5LA, like 61. I'm gonna lightly put it. So yeah, that's their horn. I'm sorry about that. So it's a first gen K5LA, but 2408 has a different horn. I don't know why. It's the only cab car with a different horn, but most of them have K5LA. Go on to the 4. So this is the Silverliner 4 cab. Right now it's saying off duty. You got Express to Trenton and all those other lines like Marcus Hook and all those lines there. Let's see, non-cab signal here. These are your brake gauges, loader reset, transmitter, you know, all those stuff. It's your horn. So yeah, that's their horn. I know the horns are loud today, but trying to my best to lightly press them. At least it's not fouled. But as I said in the last video of this rodeo, you go back in 2019. So I hear people say that these Silverliner 4s, these 4s are going to get retired in like 2025 or so, which is a pretty long time. But just be glad. Enjoy them while you can. So here's the other end of the 4. See, they got the window open here. Look at the outside of the thing. Same stuff. Your horn. None of them, on both ends, the horn's not fouled, so which is good. And then there's your signs, like the West Trenton sign. Warminster, which is for you, Ryan. There's your Warminster sign. Jenkintown and Wyncote, you know, all the local and express destinations. Here we are inside the 5. There's nothing too crazy. This is Silverliner 5 714. As you can see, got your cab signals here. Windshield heater, your windshield controls, auxiliary lights, cab light, and these are your headlights like I showed before. This is your alerter reset, your throttle, your brake controls. This is the brake here. Your horn here, and yeah. So yeah, that's all the displays and tours. Didn't do the Silvana 3. I mean, Silvana 5 form because yeah. But there's trains coming in every minute because there was, like I said earlier, there's signal problems. So yeah.
Number 1 train, Roger. Hold on to that for a second.
Thanks for watching.